Next topic is of milk and its combination with sour foods. The context is from Charasamhita Sutrasana 26 chapter, where he explains regarding a long list of wrong food combinations. In that, he says basically sarvam cha amlam dravam adravam cha payasa saha viruddham, meaning all liquid or solid substances which are sour in nature are not an ideal combination to make or should not be taken together with payasa saha viruddham. It's told as not ideal along with milk. So in that explanation itself, in that shloka itself, he gives a list of Master Charaka gives a list of amra, mango, amrataka, Matulunga, Nikucha, Karamarda, various sour foods. And in that also he has explained regarding amalaki as one of the ingredients, meaning amla fruit being sour predominant should not be taken with milk. But there are a lot of questions raised on why you should not be taken with milk. I mean, sour foods should not be taken with milk. Ultimately, when they end up in stomach, they are any milk or anything which is sweet in nature it is kind of curdled due to the hydrochloric acid in the stomach. And also, there is a question. I mean, this is one of the readers asked this. So, why milk and sour food substances are contraindicated together when milk undergoes curdling any which ways in the stomach due to the presence of hydrochloric acid? Our stomach contains hydrochloric acid itself. So, when you consume milk, and it will spoil inside the stomach because of the reaction of acid with the milk in the stomach. So, then this is as same as consuming sour foods with milk. So, how to break it up, sir?
See, first of all, our stomach contains hydrochloric acid, even though it is one of the Amla rasa containing material. But what Acharyas are given as examples, wherein they are mixing with things, doesn't contain any of them as a hydrochloric acid. There may be some tartaric acid, some other CL present in that, or maybe some lactic acid, something like that. But not be a hydrochloric acid. That is the one basic thing. Second thing, Acharya has given very clearly as an indication or something like a guidelines what should not be done. Definitely they have done with their term, and it should be accepted as aptopadesha as one of the important pramana for our knowledge. When very clearly it is said it should not be done, it should not be done. It definitely going. They might have observed it by using it, and it has resulted in diseases or something like that, or changes in the equilibrium of the doshas. Definitely, they might have observed these things and they have listed out. So that's the reason they are quoted. It should not be consumed with their milk. Once it goes, any material when goes into, even milk goes into stomach, it gets curdled because of the hydrochloric acid. That's a natural process. It will take place, but doesn't mean that something which goes inside then it gets spoiled. Must first only spoil it and then take it. That is not a wrong. It's a right way of doing things. Something which is to be avoided when we are eating it. It should not be in that format, and it should be accepted as aptopadesha quotings by the Acharya. One of the information that it is definitely going to cause some problem on our doshas. It should not be done. Just like how sprout grains, sprouts also it should not be consumed. That's also one of the important issue. Every time we will come across. So it's very clear that one we should pramanas explained by acharyas. One of the pramana is aptopadesha, through which we get information, and acharya has very clearly given direction, disha nirdeshana, that it should not be mixed with payasa. So it should be taken as it is.
And also another point is that milk is one of the happiness products that we consume. So when we enjoy the milk and slowly consume it, that soothing effect over the tongue, over our esophagus, that local effect that it produces, and it also its effects on mind. It's also like soothing and pleasing. So I mean, those things also should be considered, not just the chemical reaction of what it undergoes in the stomach and etc.
Generally, if you ask any male, they will say that they are happy with the milk. You just ask the same question to the females. I have come across the many female patients. When I suggest them to consume milk, they will make face milk. How can I consume it? I don't like it. Taste, and all those things. So many things. Shall I add coffee to it? Shall I make it in the form of tea? Something like that. They ask. So milk in taste, one who enjoys it, for him it is a good one. But for those who doesn't enjoy this, it's not a ideal taste for them also. And even somebody even they don't like the smell of milk. I have come across so many patients. It is not lactose intolerance. That is entirely different aspect. It is a simple one, direct.
And some people are mentally intolerant to milk rather than lactose.
Yes.
Yeah, and